Alright guys, welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. You guys can just clearly see Bitcoin is now back at $40,000. Now in my most previous video, I told you guys, right, in that video that I uploaded about, 2 days ago, I told you guys that we might potentially will see Bitcoin reach $40,000 very, very soon. And now, pretty much a few days later, here we are seeing Bitcoin reach $40,000, guys. Okay, so Bitcoin is sitting at $40,000. You guys can just clearly see that, right? 40,100. So it's back up at this level, exactly as I predicted. And I'm pretty sure, guys, okay, I'm pretty sure most of us has in fact predicted that Bitcoin will reach 40K sometime this month in December. And understand, right? We're still early into this month. And I told you guys, usually December, okay, we do in fact see Bitcoin perform pretty well for this month in December. So we'll see if Bitcoin can continue to have this pump up to the upside. Okay, we might potentially see Bitcoin, okay, throughout this, month reach back up to 41,000 or to 42 to beyond that. We will see. But right now, okay, Bitcoin is holding strong at 40K. You guys can just clearly see that. So yes, this is actually the first time in 18 months, guys. 18 months since we have actually seen Bitcoin at $40,000. So over a year. Okay, so it's been quite some time that we have seen Bitcoin at 40K. So this is obviously a very, very big deal. And guess what? If you guys are excited right now for what's happening with Bitcoin, right? With, this pump, understand this is nothing. I just want to put it out there. This is completely nothing. Understand, guys, the next few years, 2024 and of course 2025, those years are going to get even crazier, especially 2025, right? It's going to get even crazier. Bitcoin is obviously going to reach back up to its previous all-time highs and of course reach a new all-time high. Okay, trillions of dollars will be poured into Bitcoin. Okay, we're seeing what's happening right now with institutions filing for Bitcoin spot ETFs, and eventually, okay, the SEC is going to approve one of them. And if one gets approved, the rest will get approved eventually, right? So you guys can just imagine the bull run, the next bull run that's coming for Bitcoin and crypto overall is going to be absolutely insane, guys. So yeah, 18 months. It's been over a year since we have seen Bitcoin at $40,000. Let's go to the weekly time frame, just see where Bitcoin is heading right now. And you guys can just clearly see it's looking very, very well for Bitcoin. You guys can just clearly see that, right? It's been all ups from here. You guys can just clearly see these very, very strong green candles, right, throughout the past few weeks. Okay, so the last time we seen Bitcoin at $40,000 was in fact around April last year in 2022. And we know 2022, that was a terrible year for Bitcoin and crypto overall. Okay, I felt like that bear market was one of the worst bear markets ever. A lot of, crypto exchanges were in fact collapsing, going bankrupt, and just completely shutting down. And of course, we saw Terra Luna collapsing, right? And that obviously caused Bitcoin and, pretty much the entire crypto market to collapse as well. So I felt like 2022 was literally one of the worst years in Bitcoin history, right? And crypto overall, right? So if you literally survive 2022, you can literally survive anything. Okay, literally anything, guys. Okay, and if you're still hanging on, if you're still hodling with all your crypto investments, congrats, because you've made it. And you guys can clearly see we are about to enter, right, a new bull run. And there is in fact a chart that I do in fact want to show you guys. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for Bitcoin, right? It's been over pretty much a year since we have seen Bitcoin, at 40,000 also. Now it's clearly back up at 40K. So that's, great to see for Bitcoin. And the crypto market today is looking very, very good. Okay, very, very good. Overall, it's up 1%. And you guys clearly see the global crypto market cap is now sitting at 1.5 trillion. And it looks like we are in fact about to go back up to 2 trillion, which is absolutely amazing, right? And I believe the global crypto market cap, okay, the last time we've seen it at 2 trillion, over 2 trillion, was obviously in the last, bull market back in 2021, of course. So soon enough, yes, it's going to get to 2 trillion to potentially even over 3 trillion. Very, very possible. So the past 24 hours, you guys can just clearly see Bitcoin is up 1%. Same with Ethereum. Ethereum right now is holding strong above $2,000, $2,200. You guys can just clearly see that. So for the past 24 hours, okay, it's looking pretty good for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Other altcoins though are not really moving today. Shiba Inu up 5%. Okay, I don't know why SHIB is up 5%, but it is. I feel like a lot of these altcoins have in fact been gaining back its momentum for the past few weeks now, even for the past few months, right? We've seen, Solana, we have seen XRP, right? Avalanche, Polygon, Chainlink, especially, right? Cardano, and many, many more. Altcoins gaining back its momentum, guys. I understand the next bull market, it's not just going to be Bitcoin skyrocketing. It's obviously going to be altcoins as well, right? So that's that, guys. So everything is looking pretty good today, right? Overall for the market, okay, the crypto market. Now let's get into these charts, starting off with this one. It seems like, okay, the bull run has already started. Okay, the bear market is pretty much officially over, guys, right? It's over. If you actually look at the Bitcoin chart, guys, Bitcoin is clearly forming a new uptrend, right? I'll just quickly show you guys. You guys can just clearly see that right there. It's clearly forming a uptrend. You guys can just clearly see that, right? We know throughout 2022, it was all downs, okay? All downhill. You guys can just clearly see that. And then it reached the bottom, and now it's forming a uptrend. It's pretty much all ups from here, guys. And you guys can just clearly see, right, that Bitcoin is forming a new uptrend, right? You guys can just clearly see that from its bottom back in 2022 November, right? So understand, guys, we're gonna see Bitcoin reach back up to its previous high, 69k, and it's of course gonna reach a new all-time high. Okay, and this chart just clearly shows you guys it looks very, very similar, right? When we see Bitcoin starting to have that run up to the upside, slowly recovering up to the upside, like what we saw in 2017 and 2020. And now what we are in fact seeing for 2023, it looks very, very similar, right? So get ready. 50k is coming, 60k is coming, 70k is coming, right? And eventually $100,000 and over that, right? So get ready for that for all my Bitcoin holders out there. So here's another chart that I want to show you guys. Short term, okay, Bitcoin is now sitting at $40,000. Where is the next target for Bitcoin, right? Well, the next target for Bitcoin, and this chart just clearly shows you guys, is around $43,000, over $43,000. And I do think, okay, we will potentially see that, happen for Bitcoin sometime in this month of December, right? So get ready for that. But I'm gonna aim higher. I reckon 45k is possible as well, right? And if you guys have in fact been watching my videos, I've been telling you guys and I've been predicting this, right? And I'm still sticking with it, that I do in fact see a 50k Bitcoin potentially towards the end of this year in 2023 or early next year in 2024. And it seems like it's going to happen next year, sometime next year, maybe in January or even February. We're going to see Bitcoin at 50k, 100%, 110%, right? So get ready for that, guys. It's looking pretty good for Bitcoin, right? It has had many, many breakouts, and you guys can just clearly see that, right, throughout this year in 2023. So yes, Bitcoin has entered all the way up mode, okay? Just like what we saw, okay, the past few years, 2017, even in 2021, right? 2021, our most previous bull market, right, bull run, what we saw happen for Bitcoin, it's going to happen, right, for 2024 and of course 2025. So get ready for that, guys. Understand the halving. Okay, the halving is literally right around the corner for Bitcoin. And every single time we have the Bitcoin halving, this is where Bitcoin tends to pump the most, right? And this is when the real bull run begins. Right now, okay, with Bitcoin pumping back up to 20k to 30k to 40k now, it's nothing, guys. Okay, and I understand a lot of people are in fact getting excited right now for Bitcoin and crypto. I understand that, right? Because it's been pumping. It's now 40k. I understand that. But this is completely nothing compared to what we're going to see next year, 2024, and of course, 2025. Okay, there's going to be a lot of hype around Bitcoin and crypto. Trust me, and there's going to be a lot of FOMO, and everyone is going to be talking about Bitcoin and crypto once it starts pumping. This always happens, guys, when we are in fact in a bull market, every single time. And then everyone's going to FOMO in, right? They're going to chase those green candles. They're going to buy while it's pumping. It always happens. Okay, so that's that. But I want to talk about this as well. Okay, the bull run is underway and it could lead. Okay, it says could here. I want to change that to it will lead to 100K Bitcoin in 2024. You guys have to understand, right? If you guys actually watch my videos, I don't really talk about Bitcoin reaching $100,000. The reason being is because I know Bitcoin will easily reach 100K. That's the thing. It will easily reach 100K. Understand its previous all-time highs was around, 69K, close to 70. So understand, every single time Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high, I'm sorry about the noise. Every single time Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high, it always goes to a high price. I'm sorry about the noise, guys. Okay, that's pretty loud. That's my neighbor. I'm sorry. So $100,000 per Bitcoin, very, very possible in 2024. And the Bitcoin monthly returns, real quick before I end this video. I have no idea. There's a lot of noise going on right now, guys. I'm sorry. 6%. 6% so far for this month, which is pretty good, right, for Bitcoin. Okay, it's up 6% and we're only early into this month, right? So 6% is not too bad. All right, guys, so I'm gonna end this video because there's a lot of noise going on right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. 40K Bitcoin is here, and it seems like Bitcoin is still pumping. So that's, always great to see. So we'll see where Bitcoin's gonna lead to next, but that's that, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.